Hey guys, and welcome back to Tom's Garage. Today I bring you the 2024 Citroen e-C4 in E-Series trim. This is a top of the range electric C4, and in this video I'm going to give you interior tour, exterior look, and a quick look under the bonnet. So stay tuned for this video. Now, this uses a 50 kilowatt hour battery, providing around 220 miles of range, and you're going to get about 136 brake horsepower from this motor. Now, up front, we do have that classic Citroen design with the split headlights. We've kind of seen it in the C4 Cactus back in the day, and we do have the chevrons going across the centre of the grille here, and that chevron pattern's continuing again on the black grille down below. Not too much to say up front. We do have things like your parking sensors and fog lights on this model, and if I move my way around to the side of the car, we do have 18-inch aero blade wheels in this onyx black finish, which I think set off the car quite nice, almost like an electric version of like a Batmobile, and we do have the black cladding around the side of the car. And as we make our way around the side of the car, we do have that Citroen design detail mimicking the air bumps that we have seen previously, this time just in a harder case plastic, but this is a Citroen design detail that you may notice. And you may notice on the side profile, this car is kind of giving you that coupe-eyed, hatchback body style that seems to be in vogue right now. Now, we'll work our way around to the rear of the vehicle, and we're going to see some interesting looks with the taillights. They're kind of almost like overlapping line bars here, and there's a little bit of a texturized material here on the tailgate as well, integrating into that 3D look. Now, the car is denoted with the E-Series logo down here, and we do have rear parking sensors. Now, because this is not a combustion vehicle, we do not have things like an exposed exhaust, so we do have this pretty round underbelly underneath. Now, around the rear on the tailgate, we do have this kind of aerodynamic spoiler, which I quite like. So we're going to jump and see what the C4 offers in terms of family-friendly space in the boot of the car. Now, we do have a pretty nice height, as you can see. I'm 5'11", and there's not much of a road lip. It goes straight in. We do have a dividing floor here for your things like your charging cable, but do not have that in place. You're able to slide things nice and easy in. You can see fairly squared off, pretty all right, and we do have little dinkets down each side of the boot for other things that may roll away. Now, we also have little tie-down hooks there, and not too much else to say. We do have a fixed parcel shelf that I quite like to see. We've got a ski-through hatch and 60/40 folding seats. So you join me in the back of the C4 E-Series, and this particular car does have this Alcantara interior, which is nice and plush feeling. Now, we do have seating for free. We've got things like your air vents back here. We've got a USB-C and a USB-A charger, and we do have the mat pockets as well behind the both seats there, and they both have a little bit of lining in there so you can put things without sliding around too much. I also like the fact we do have a centralised cup holder joint armrest, so that can be dual purpose there. So if you're not carrying three passengers, you've got that capability. And we also have these little zips in here, which can reveal things like your child seat anchors. Now, overall quality back here is pretty much similar up front. I do like the fact the door cards have a little bit of material on them, and all around the electric windows with a decent size rear door bin storage there. But overall, got a little bit of a hump. I'm 5'11". I've got plenty of room for myself in terms of knee room. Headroom's all right, so you're going to be pretty comfortable back here to carry maybe teenagers or adults on a regular basis. So you join me in the front of the Citroen C4. Now, up front, we do have a nice blend of materials. We do have this particular steering wheel's kind of a two-spoke design with this little black gloss bit underneath. And I want to show you some cool features in this car. First of all, we have a little kind of iPad or tablet holder in here, which you don't see often, stroke ever. We have a little drawer in here for little bits of other things can go in there, but I think it's quite nice to have. It wouldn't be a Cars of Glasgow video without a glove box reveal. Fairly deep as well, which is nice. There's plenty of storage in this vehicle. And speaking of storage, we do have storage in the centre console as well. So we've got this rubberised bit and it lifts up to reveal more underneath. A wireless phone charger here. USB-A and USB-C charging here. Physical buttons for things like your heated seats, which are free stage. And then we've got things like your climate and all that you can touch at a touch of a button. Now up here we do have the customisable Citroen screen. I'm going to try and turn that off, sorry, I didn't realise that would do that, right?
So up here we do have the customized Citroen screen. These have got little widgets, you can do things. It is Apple CarPlay and Android Auto with wireless. It is got a sat nav powered by TomTom, which you can do at touch of a button, can go full screen. And yeah, it's pretty fast responsive. You can do multiple things with it. And of course, your hazards and your door locks are all physical switches. And I do like how we've got quite a lot of vents in the middle. You don't often see 4 vents pretty much in the middle there. Keyless start, and we do have things like your heads up display, cruise control on the left, and volume control for your radio on the right. On the right hand side of the driver, we do have things like your heated seat button. So on the right hand side of the driver here, we do have buttons like for your heated seats. We can adjust the dimming of the headlights, as well as adjust the heads up display for these buttons here to control the height or brightness of the display. Now we do have this 3-spoke steering wheel, fairly nice in hand, nice kind of leather material. And we do have physical stalks here for things like your lights and your wipers. Now down the centre here, we do have your drive selector, similar to what we've seen in the e-C3 in the e-Berlingo, all the way down for drive, and it can be all the way forward for reverse, like so. And we do have a reversing camera that pops up. A separate button P for park. In front of that, 12-volt power outlet, and we do have drive mode, so you can cycle between eco, normal and sport if required. And we've got a little bit of storage with 2 cup holders under this tray in the middle here, as well as a little bit of storage underneath the sliding centre armrest. So it's worth noting we do have this kind of like giraffe looking pattern geometric print on the door card there. It does break up the kind of plastic and a little bit of metallic trim there. Physical mechanical door release, and then we do have all around electric windows, electric mirrors, little divot there to grab handle, and room for a bottle and some snacks in the side of the door bin. So on the rear 3/4 panel on the C4 is where you find the flap for the charging. It does have CCS charging, and even has a little button there you can push, similar to what we've seen in the EC3 for deferred charging. So under the bonnet on the C4 electric, we do have a bunch of electrical components, not really anything you're going to touch back here. Do have window wash at the top left, but there is no front boot, unfortunately, if you're looking at an electric vehicle for that.
So I just want to say thank you so much for watching this video on the Citroen C4 Electric. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe to Tom's Garage below. A special thanks to Citroen of Armadale for allowing me to film their new Citroen C4 E-Series. And as always, comment below your thoughts on the car, and I will see you next video. Ciao.